In today's episode, the DCI competitive season is back, TikTok makes its way to the field, and we take it all the way back to the 70s. Welcome back to the Upstage. I'm Luke.
And I'm Josh.
And today we're talking 2022 DCI competitive season. It's not only a huge milestone for DCI with it being the 50th anniversary, but scoring is back, and at the end of the season, we're gonna have a champion of DCI. Now, the tour kicked off in Detroit with the tour premiere, and the lineup was all 2019 finalists, with Bluecoats coming out on top. Josh, let's just jump right in. Do you think the Bluecoats have what it takes to win a DCI championship this year?
The short answer is yes. The design team is on fire. The brass sounds fantastic. Or the color guard is unbelievable. The drums are playing at a super high level. So look, what they did last year was a huge stepping stone in making sure that they were set and ready for the field this year, right? So that they could be competitive, so that they could be convincing right outside the gate, right? So I think that what we're going to see from Bluecoats all season long is the show continue to develop, and we're going to see. We're probably going to see something really, really new and fresh on the field all summer long because of sort of the way that they're approaching the field.
Yeah, I think the show is actually the most interesting part of this because the Bluecoats are the Bluecoats. They're amazing. They've got amazing performers and designers. But the show this year is definitely a departure from what they've been doing the last couple years. Kind of this fan favorite music that everyone knows, the Beatles. This year it's a little more obscure, it's a little different, and it's going to be interesting to see how fans and judges respond to that. But if anyone is up for the task, it's definitely the Bluecoats. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of this shakes out, especially when they get together with other corps in just a few weeks.
Honestly, it's refreshing. Growing up in the activity, especially marching in East Coast Drum Corps for a bunch of years, right? We used to hear about Blue Devils and Vanguard going head to head early season on the West Coast. So that's really, really cool, and it's exciting to hear and feel that again.
My word is West Coast, Best Coast E. So the reality of watching BD and SCV go to head is we're watching the last two DCI champions go head to head. Now that's kind of weird to say because the last DCI champion was BD in 2019, several years ago. And the year before that, SCV. So really, these are the two dogs at the top of the DCI activity for now. And so it's West Coast, Best Coasty to see them go head to head early season. Louisiana Stars, hands down. So they're doing a show called Spellbound, and it's using the music and influences of their hometown of New Orleans, which is right in their backyard. And any time that a show description includes the word voodoo, I'm into it.
I'm excited to see them, but even more so, I'm excited to see the battalion. As soon as they came out with their show announcement, Expand, right, I immediately went to their website and I was checking it out, right, because they're going to be, throughout the show, expanding on sort of anything that you can think of, time, rhythm, color, right? So I'm really, really excited to see the battalion this year. You know what? Carolina Crown is on fire. I saw them, and the brass sounds unbelievable. The show is great. The drums are playing at a high level. The color guard spinning and dancing. Everything is just at a really high level. I can't even imagine, what they're going to look like or sound like in 2 or 3 weeks. So Carolina Crown is not only going to be a fan favorite this year, right? But it's one of the corps that's going to have this type of fan engagement that we probably haven't seen ever in this activity. So I'm going with Crown.
Yeah, and for me, it's Boston. So I think what they're doing this year is they're meeting the activity right where it's at. So they have a lot of momentum from last season, and I think the show that they're doing this year is very easy to follow. It's very transparent, and of course, everything that they're doing is at a very high level, especially the brass and the color guard. And then if you've seen those early season clips of the battery as well, it just kind of seems like everything is clicking for them right now. So I would not be surprised at all to see Boston on the podium this year. For my money, it's Madison Scouts all day. So they pulled this arrangement from Sarah Cothran on TikTok, and they brought it to the field. So one, it's just so cool to think about how someone in their bedroom can just make an arrangement, it suddenly goes viral, and then before you know it, it's being brought to the drum corps field. And then it's just really exciting to actually see that brought to the drum corps field because Madison's arrangement of it is also a banger.
Look, Hard Stop, Blue Devils playing Tank from Cowboy Bebop. That is the pop tune of the summer. This thing sounds like it was written for the Blue Devils. The arrangement is on fire. Of course, the chorus sounds great. And this is, I feel like this is going to become one of those sort of classic drum corps tunes, and it's going to be all because the Blue Devils brought Tank to the field this summer. All right, so I don't know if you've seen this one, but this Bluecoats pit trailer video, right, where somebody's talking about you can't get on the trailer and then somebody like tackles them from behind. So clearly they have a little bit too much time on their hands, but that video caught my eye.
Yeah, but did you see the balancing drumstick? Have you ever tried to do that yourself? Like balance something, not only on your hand, but on another drumstick? That was next level impressive. I think it was 4 to 5 seconds. So if anyone out there can beat it, let's see it, because that's the most impressive clip.
Back in 1972, the first DCI World Championships were held at Warhawk Stadium in Whitewater, Wisconsin. The first decade of DCI brought symmetrical drill, bold horn lines, and the famous mid-show concert tune, aka the Park and Bark.
There were legendary moments like Beatty's Legend of the One-Eyed Sailor, Madison's MacArthur Park, Spirit's Georgia on My Mind, and who can forget the Cadets, who were given a 1-point penalty for singing Amen.
This is the era that started it all and gave us the activity that we know and love today. All right, let's do the last rep.
Let's do it. Out of all the corps that you have not seen live yet, who are you most looking forward to seeing in person?
Honestly, I can't wait to see Boston live this year, right? They look and sound great. The show seems really, really cool. So my answer is Boston Crusaders. Now this summer, for the first time, DCI increased the member limit to 165 performers on the field. Do you think this helps or hurts the corps?
I think it helps and hurts the corps. You do want to fill every bus seat, but not every corps can do that. So it's a double-edged sword. Everyone online right now, especially on Reddit, is kind of complaining about all the white uniforms. What do you think?
I think that's what Reddit's good at, is complaining, right? But for me, I love seeing the field be vibrant again. There's lightness, right? We're celebrating DCI's scoring season being back, and that's really exciting to me. Now tell me what you think about the scores in Muncie.
The thing that I was really looking at is that battle between Phantom and Blue Stars. They're locked in a tight race, and I think we're going to see them flip-flop throughout the season. The UDB Tour Fee giveaway is coming back next week. What are you looking forward to most about that?
Honestly, 5 out of the 6 most recent participants in the UDB Tour Fee giveaway are all marching drum corps this summer, which is really exciting and means a lot to us, right? But I can't wait for the community to see what we have in store for this year's UDB Tour Fee giveaway.
And that's all the time we have for today on the Upstage. Please be sure to check us out online, on social media, and the Flow Sports app, and we'll see you in the next episode.